Hello and welcome to the 7-day posture challenge with me, Posture Ellie. I am a posture therapist, or sometimes I call myself a posture coach. And my job is to teach people how to move pain-free again. I truly believe that we've all got it in us to become pain-free again. But the problem is that many people have very sedentary lifestyles or very problematic movement patterns. So they're not moving with balance and function, they are moving with imbalance and compensation. And my job is to help as many people as I can move with more balance and more function, and that is what this week's challenge is all about. So, what I want you to take away from this week is not to expect that you are going to be fully cured of pain, because frankly that would be unrealistic. You know, this is a never-ending journey of discovery. Once you start moving, you have to keep moving. It's not something that just stops. But what I do want you to take away from this week is that how some simple exercises that are between 10 and sort of 5 minutes long can actually make a massive difference as to how your body feels really quite quickly. So it's going to kind of inject you with some hope that you can change, but also give you some pointers as to what needs the most work for you. Maybe it's your feet, maybe it's your shoulders, maybe it's your pelvis. You'll start picking up on things from this week as to what you need to work on the most. What I want to make sure before we begin is that you understand my very simple but very difficult to adhere to ground rule, which is that any exercise that aggravates your normal levels of pain and tension, even a little bit, is not the exercise for you. The hardest lesson that my clients have to learn is that pushing through pain will make them feel worse, not better. So we live in a world of no pain, no gain, I've got to force it. That's not going to work. You are going to make your body feel worse. Your body is more wise than your brain is. So make sure that you listen to the wisdom of your body. If any of these week's exercises don't suit you, then don't do them. Just stop the exercise and leave it alone. Another one will suit you. However, saying that, be prepared that the exercises might feel more challenging than you expect. They might feel more hard work in your muscles. They might feel like they're creating really strong stretches. You might get cramps. Cramp is good. It means that you're changing something and waking it up. And you might just be surprised at how intense they actually feel, even though they look really, really simple. So new sensations, even if they're uncomfortable, even if they're quite strong, are exactly what we want, because that's your body changing and realigning. But if we're aggravating your normal back pain, your normal knee tension, your normal neck tension, whatever it may be, then it's just not the exercise for you. So please be humble enough to step away from it. And that's the biggest lesson that you really can learn. Final thing from me here is I just want to run you through the equipment that you need. And when I say equipment, nothing too professional. You might want to have a yoga mat on the floor, but if you're at home, you probably don't need a yoga mat even. Couple of cushions, always very, very handy. Couple of identically sized yoga blocks like this are also handy. They're not an absolute must, because you can use cushions or pillows folded up, even shoe boxes, sometimes books. But if you can have 2 yoga blocks of the same size, that's really useful. You also want a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a dressing gown cord or you can use a leather belt, but again, a yoga strap is best. Please don't use a resistance band. They ironically don't offer you enough resistance for my type of exercises. You're also going to need 2 rolled up towels or blankets. So one of these is going to go underneath your head and one of these is going to go underneath your lower back. What I recommend is if you've got a really, really big towel, you might only want to roll it up halfway like this. You don't want it to be that the roll is absolutely enormous, because that will be uncomfortable in your lower back. So you might just want to roll it halfway and then sort of lay out the red carpet for yourself as you lay yourself back on the ground. The days that we do that exercise, that will make more sense, but you basically need 2 towels. And finally, you are going to need something that you're going to do an exercise called static back on. So I've got my poof I've got a cushion underneath and I've got a blanket over the top to make it look lovely. But basically, all you need to do here is pop your legs over something. So for you guys, this could literally be the edge of a sofa, the edge of a bed, an ottoman, something like that. But what you want to make sure of is that your ankles are not lower than your knees. So if I didn't have the cushion underneath here like I do, and my ankle was a bit lower than my knee, my legs are gonna flop out to the side, and I want them to be supported in alignment with my hips. So in this position, my legs are completely relaxed, and my toes, my ankles, my knees and my hips are in alignment. To be honest, most sofas with a cushion on top work fairly well, or the side of a bed if you've got a low bed. And I think that's it. I think that's all the equipment that we need. You might want to light a candle, you might want to play some music, make this a special time for yourself, invest in this 15 minutes a day, and I really hope you enjoy and take some things away from it. So yeah, I'll see you soon and good luck.